Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of the France campaign here in Empire Total War. In the previous episode we took over the Huron territory and we are now marching towards Rupert's land. Let's see what's going on over here. Not a lot. Oh, auto-resolve. Defeat! Really? You know, well, teach me to trust the auto-resolve, and now... No! I fucked up! No! Okay, well this sucks. Major balls. Shit, I have like no institutions up here to actually build new armed forces. God damn it, and I need this army, I need to kill... for fuck's sake, that was a terrible start. That was fucking bullshit. Okay, well, that sucked. Shit. Oh well, let's go kill these guys at least. I guess I will try to not just use the auto-resolve. Please just give up. Should I try another auto-resolve? No, I guess I can't risk it. Alright, so yeah, I don't know where their army is really. Oh, and never mind, I found it. Okay, and it is going to throw axes at me, so I'm gonna run away. Yeah, I was trying to kill their general's bodyguard, but I guess that's not gonna happen now though. Should be able to force them to attack us though, by using artillery. So I guess luring them a bit, you know, luring them into range with my cav here, that's not necessarily that dumb. Yeah, so just chop down these guys, make sure they don't come back. I won't have any of that. And we'll deploy, I guess, in a better way. Run before the axes come. Here we see these medicine men chopping my militia to pieces, but we're getting some nice shots in as well. So these guys should die reasonably soon enough. These medicine men are seems like their sole purpose in life is chasing my cavalry down. And it looks like I'm helping by shooting down my own idiots. Well, let's see if their general will charge into my line of sight here. Seems like he is. Brilliant. Space to turn in with these guys as well. Oh, please just kill him. No? So why exactly is their chief white? Whose idea was that? What is this, some white savior complex? Yeah, I know my movie Lingua stuff. I know that's a thing at least because I've watched The Last Samurai. Although the guy in the interview actually presented that movie not as a white savior complex movie, but I don't know. I guess it wasn't, but I don't know. Now I'm getting off topic here. This is Total War. Not exactly the incarnation of rational, I don't know, whatever stuff is going on in film criticism. Alright, so okay, so those medicine have come back from battle, or come back from routing. Now, are these guys actually going to charge me, or are they just going to stand there? Because if they're just going to stand there, that's fine. But if they're going to start causing issues, then, well, we have a problem. Probably want to get some of these guys up here, though. Okay, here comes the general. Charging in. Oh, shot one of them. Yeah, let's get our own idiots charging in. So you halt. I'll get you up there. And these guys can charge you. And hopefully this guy should be able to deal with these guys. Yeah. Those axes are nothing compared with my guns. Right, speed this up. Make this end. And yeah, we just need, yep, there you go, he routes, and that'll be the end of it. End battle. And so, we have taken this land. So, I guess the moral of the story is, don't resolve your battles unless the favors are completely in your favor. If it is just the tiniest amount of doubt, fight it out yourself. Okay, so these guys didn't actually demolish my buildings and stuff like that. The things are mostly, well, I mean, they didn't demolish them and replace them with weird native buildings that I then have to actually upgrade again, which is annoying as shit. Gold mine. Well, I guess it does the same as mine would do. Let's get that going though. Get these colonies making me some money. Okay, let's make this a trading port so that we can actually extract some of this sugar. I don't know if you have to actually have a trading port to extract the sugar, but I don't know. Sounds logical. But, I guess Total War is not always logical, but I don't know. Let's just hope that in this case it is. Alright. On to the boat. See if we can get them back into the city. Path blocked? What are you talking about? What, really? You just sent one boat? Okay. Wait. Oh, there only was one boat. Also, I'm really wondering what on earth Louisiana is up to. Who are you at war with? Are you at war with someone I'm not at war with? No. Well. No, actually you are. You're still fighting Austria for some reason. Huh, okay. I guess whenever you make peace, your protectorates don't. That's interesting to know. So I could have actually been fighting the 13 colonies and then potentially made peace with the British, but I guess that would have been a tiny bit unlikely. Oh well. Yeah, we'll need to work on replenishing this army. That'll be a nuisance. I think that's it for this turn. Although my great arsenal is done. I don't think there's much we could... Well, we can start building howitzers, but... Meh. I don't have the money. I'll save it up. And pray that the Prussians don't take this place. And my god, they still have that god general they start out with. I recognize him. Let's go, I don't know, let's go spy over in Germany, see what's going on. All the while we are converting the good people in the British Isles. London is slowly turning rather Catholic. Let's see here. I sort of wish it would automatically put them off the boats, but I guess that can be both good and bad. Alright, so now we're starting to see what army is going to go to India. So I think like add some howitzers, maybe like 2 howitzers, maybe 3, we'll see. And I'd like some Carabiniers, definitely. And I guess we'll have to send another army at some point with the Axemen. I don't think I'm gonna have like a decent Axemen army readied up in time for an expedition to India. But that's fine, not a biggie. So yeah, we'll get this army that's now done taking all of these islands and we'll ship them over to Florida or something like that. And we'll begin the process of beating down the Cherokee. I'll wait a bit though. I wonder if I could establish trade with them. No, I still can't. For whatever reason. Okay, that's fine. I'm tempted to go to war though, if only to convince Louisiana to attack the Cherokee. But I guess it's not that big of a deal. Oh, sorry. Finally we have a bishop priest in this place. Brilliant. Now we can start converting these. Oh my god! Touched by his hand and pious. That is good. So now we actually have a good guy over here for a difference. Still, well, I don't know. I don't think he needs to be in just that province. How is Maine? How Catholic is it? Not very Catholic. Well, off to Maine you are. Also a new town. Yeah, disaster struck. The Prussians did indeed conquer Westphalia, which sucks major balls. Seriously, what on earth? I don't know how they pulled that off. I guess it was just the stupidity of the AI, but still. Wait, there's 0% Catholicism there? Oh, this whole place got converted back to Protestantism. Ooh, new town. Ooh, new town in France itself. Think maybe we might just go for a happiness building. I mean, the French are pretty darn happy, but... yeah, I guess we already have a happiness building, so we could just upgrade that if we need more happiness. So I guess just more industry then. I'm not gonna build another school. Right, so we are hoping and working here to rebuild what was lost. Let's get that upgraded as well. Actually no, because I want to be able to build axemen there. So these idiots have decided to block this, which sucks balls. Well, now this army's gonna come here, we might be able to just auto-resolve our way into some glorious victory. Victoire! Victoire! And of course some of them are gonna live. But now, well, how many? There's some of these idiots. Wait, you can't cross here? Why? Nobody fucking knows. Well, when can I start recruiting here? Next turn, okay. Well, let's build some roads so I can actually march up here a bit faster. But seriously now, can I just peace out with you, Huron? Don't want to be at war with you. No! Okay, military, are you high? He's pretty high. So F all this, I'm not gonna ally you. Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but I'll pay you, okay? Hell, I'll give you not technology because I don't have anything to offer. Okay, good. We were just able to pay our way out. So that'll be peace with them. So now that should be done. I can't be bothered to move all the way up there. I don't think that's going to be worth it. Instead, we're going to take Rupert's land, and then we're going to get an army ready, and we're going to start pushing down here. I think what I might do is just start roaming through their land, going straight for the Cherokee territory, so I can integrate Louisiana, which will simplify things a bit, I think. I wonder if that'll make me inherit the Louisianan army, which is like sailing across the ocean here with the huge stack of troops. Kind of an hilarious army that we got going here. I don't know where they're going. They're only fighting the Austrians, so they might be off to Europe to conquer Austria, which is it's kind of funny. Definitely kind of funny. Anyways, let's get this army replenished. Same goes for this army. Replenish that shit. Well, as much of it as you can. And now we're out of money again. We'll wait for this army to replenish, and yeah, just keep moving, I guess. And hope that the Prussians do not invade us, because that would be lame, because at this point I haven't checked the actual number of provinces I own, but I definitely think just a massive invasion of India at this point would make us win the game. So that is what I will be aiming for. Also, something really hilarious has happened. Oh, wait, what? We have recruited Voltaire? Huh. That's brilliant. Yeah, put in the work. Yeah, what I was trying to say is the Hanoverians have conquered Sweden. Stockholm is now a Hanoverian city. That's brilliant. New town, man, we are getting a lot of these new towns. Ooh, let's get a, I don't know, church. Get that conversion going. Burial ground. No, let's tear that down. Get a proper European building going. Yeah, let's go up here. Wait for some more units. I guess this guy can just stay, he won't really make it in time. And yeah, let's keep recruiting some more units. Get that army going. It's gonna be a kind of shit army, but... oh no, a gentleman has died. That sucks. Oh well. Also, I'm realizing now, this army is actually going to be bigger than I will be able... like, this is going to be more than one army, the thing I'm going to be sending to India. Of course, I might want to keep some reserves here in Europe, though. We will have to see. I don't really want to bring these demi-cannons. I think I'll keep them around here. And actually this piece can go to India. I dislike the artillery that just sort of is stuck. I would like the type that I can actually move around a bit. Right, so now that I've got a better trade thing, does that open any more trade? No, not really, and I shouldn't be complaining. I mean, we're trading with like everyone, making great money. This has been a super successful campaign in my eyes. Other than that little, you know, blunder where I accidentally killed off or lost my home province, you know, other than that we've been doing pretty fine. And I think we're gonna tear this down and build a trade port instead. And let's build some fort rates. Two should do the trick. Yeah, there's no real need for upgrades in the city there. London in general is doing fine. Guess it could do with a happiness upgrade. But overall it's pretty good. This army is close to being replenished. It'll do for now anyways. So let's start heading up to Florida. So I want to bring my engine. He has been traveling around. Okay, so I'm gonna let this guy stay here, and I'm gonna start building up some trade ships. Because I want to go actually do some trading. I have wanted to do that for a while now, and I've just never really had an opportunity to get it done. So let's get one of those built here as well, and yeah. Might want to keep some of these ships in this navy. Actually, maybe even the majority. We don't really need a navy anymore in this general region. There's no like naval powers we need to beat down anymore. Not that we ever used that navy for that, but yeah, you might just want to send just a couple of ships with the army up to, or maybe just one even, up to Florida. I don't think the natives can have boats, so that would do the trick. Let's get this guy down here. To at least somewhere where he might be a bit more useful. Is this army replenished? Nope. Let's wait a bit more then. Make sure it is completely replenished. It is indeed. Yeah, we're recruiting. Is this army replenished? No. Oh, okay. Well, it is working on it. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight this army. That's gonna be kind of annoying. But what are you gonna do? Yeah, I say we just chill for a while, you know, there's no reason to stress. So I'll see you in the next turn. Alright, so something weird happened. The Austrians took the Rhineland, so now they control that as well. So now we have hostile Austrians on all our borders. Instead of having awesome allied German states, we have a bunch of Austrians, so we're definitely gonna have to leave forces in Europe to defend. Get another church going. I want this place to be super Catholic by the end of the game. Let's build up some more forces here before we really do anything. Actually, what'll be probably even more useful is actually getting more of a proper army recruited. Get some proper infantry. I'll help out things. I mean, we're only in 1722, so we have plenty of time to get some of this stuff done. So let's send this boat up. And now that this army is finally done, off we are to try to take this place again. Okay, I guess it isn't completely replenished, but that's fine. Alright, we need to do something about this. We need to build a new military academy where we are researching all of this tech so fast. Because that I want to do, actually, I want that so much that you will, I don't know, fucking do that, and you will do that. The technologies that are most valuable. Separation of powers? That sounds bad. For an absolute monarchy, that is. Let's do selective breeding. Actually, yeah, no, you... No, do that. You do selective breeding. Population growth. All this looks right. Ooh, wine estate. Yes, that I want. So you can go do that. Fuck separation of powers and freedom and shit. Can't be having that now, can we? No, we cannot. Alright, now I need to figure out a way to organize this. I'll do this off screen. Right, so I've done some management. The troops are in position. We're doing some recruitment. Fuck, wasn't there something funny I was going to point out? Yeah, now I have forgotten it. Oh well. End turn, I guess. And pray to the gods that the Austrians do not invade us. Or anyone else for that matter. Only I shall be allowed to invade. Alright. Hey, new dipshit. Good. Where are you, dipshit? Here you are, dipshit. How Catholic is Amsterdam? Rather Catholic. It is all good and Catholic. Ooh. Was that my justice guy? Nope, he lives. Good. I don't know who died then. Ooh, well, no, actually never mind. He has status quo, which is not good. Oh well. Actually, this guy might be better for this thing. Yeah. Let's do that instead. And so this is what I like to do. One of the reasons I like absolute monarchy is that you can just do like that. And replace him. And then replace him. Patron, well, he's the shittiest, so you go there, and then there, and now you'll get a new round of the minister or potential candidates for your ministry next turn, so that you can actually maybe get someone good, like this guy, who really is helping. So that's sort of the balance. Like, you'll get more happiness with more democratic government forms, but with absolute monarchy, you get to decide more. Man, these guys are super happy. Yeah, fuck it. If they're that happy, we might as well give them some industry. Make them work a bit, you know? I mean, these towns are just popping up everywhere. Okay, so once again, the AI is lovingly giving me agents in places I don't need. New France. Ah, okay. Industry. Or are you unhappy? You're actually not that happy. You can fix that with some opera, though. It is all nice. Here we go, yeah. Bunch of new recruitments. What? Oh, people are gaining bad traits. Anyways, let's get a military academy. Now what exactly does that give me? Light infantry, cuirassiers, royal something. Definitely some troops. I don't really think I'm gonna care to wait. I want to invade India now. So this is the army I've assembled. And I think we're pretty much ready. Can bring 2 grenadiers, bunch of line, bunch of artillery, carbineers, lancers. Pretty nice. Kind of a shit general, but that'll have to do. So yeah, this army will now go garrison Flanders. And then we already have an army over here garrisoning. Oh, I'm even recruiting more troops. So the Austrians can think about invading, but I will not let my land fall easily. Oh, except for Amsterdam, which is kind of undefended actually. Oh well, might have to do some recruitment, but I don't want to recruit. I made so much money when I didn't have these much armies. These much armies? That doesn't sound grammatically correct. Oh well, I never speak grammatically correct anyways. Too cool for that. That's the explanation. Yep, now are we... Yeah, we're waiting for some 4th rates. So I say we just continue waiting. And we don't really travel until those are recruited. Over in the Americas, we have this navy. That is now going to... Yeah, as I said, I decided to send the majority of the navy down south again. To join up with the other dipshits. Or yeah, speaking of other dipshits, those dipshits are my new merchantmen. And my god, look at this. Yeah, this is a typical thing for Total War. Whenever you click a thing and you'll get this this thing, that's when the game starts lagging. Well, of course, when I try to make an example of it, it doesn't actually happen, but trust me, it's a thing. So yeah, I'm building trade ships pretty much everywhere now, and I intend to continue doing that. So yeah, probably just gonna spend all my money on that right now. Oh, not that. That. And we'll go to Brazil. Or actually, how is trade right now? Transported by land. Yeah, that's fine. Persia. Now where do you see the money you earn from yourself, if that makes any sense? From your colonies. Exports. Supply. Wait, so I don't actually earn direct money from just supplying myself? I don't know, if somebody understands this system, then tell me. Getting more trade partners, so this is what we're exporting. So I guess we're gaining a lot of value. I guess what we are trading is what we have, so the fact that we have all this shit is part of the reason we're gaining money, I guess. 19 pounds. Yeah, so we should probably, like, I guess maybe if I understand this correctly, like we gain supply from our colonies and then we export that. But I mean what that means is that if we were to lose all our trade partners, we would also lose all of our, I mean, our colonies would no longer have any value because you can't sell to yourself, which kind of makes sense, I guess. But I mean, it still would be a value to the to the economy or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, let's go finish these guys off. This time I will have my auto resolve. Just this is a spite. It's like, fuck you. I deserve this. Alright, recruit, or yeah, retrain. Almost everyone was able to retrain there. Really, is that really the best use of this? I don't think it is. Let's tear that down. Get some proper industry going instead. So there we go. Now we have finished off everything in the Americas with the exception of the Cherokee Confederation. Or Cherokee Nations, as they are called. So that'll be it for America. Then we'll just go to India. And then some final territorial acquisitions in Europe, and we're done. Very nice. And another turn. It's gonna be interesting to see what the Louisianians are up to. Their navy is down by Portugal at this point. So, okay. Just gonna show you this. Look at the Louisianian navy. It's now north of Algiers. This is hilarious. I kind of want to wait a bit for integrating them. I want to wait and see what they actually do. I assume maybe they're going for Zagreb or something like that, which would be hilarious. I don't know what. I probably will just sell the province away. I don't really want a province in the middle of all this because I assume it's just going to piss off a bunch of people and make them want to kill me, and I don't want them to kill me. So you know. Huron territory, here we go. Church maybe? Yeah, church. Get that animism away. I'll have to pay attention as well. I'll actually make sure I rebuild things when I tear things down. Yeah, also, that's the thing. I've been tearing down a bunch of stuff over here because it seems like these trade ports didn't do anything. Region wealth, etc. But I mean, they don't... I think like a fishing port is better. Yeah, it adds more region wealth than trade on its own, like just on its own, or a trade port without any actual trade. Like I hate why does it auto kick off the agents but not the army? Oh well. Yeah, so this army will now travel down to India. Off you go. Go to conquer. My god, the lag. Oh, forgot to get this guy over the ocean. Oh well. We'll have to... I don't know. He's not so important. He can just stay out, to be honest. Okay, yep, no, I think the situation in Europe is fine. I don't want to recruit any more units. But yeah, I tore down this port, so we're gonna get a fishery instead. Tore down this town, a fishery. Get some population growth, get some town wealth. Everything will be nice. Still has some money though. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. Where's that army of mine traveling? It's here. Okay, so now we are definitely getting ready to attack here. And might just go for it. I don't know. Like, I don't... I guess we have to attack these guys. Well, obviously we have to kill them, but... it's just so annoying. Now, is this... yeah, no, that's just a town. That's not the region capital. Alright, let's get this fleet of mine up to Florida. Let's see what they got here. Oh, I got a decent army. Really, I can just land without them getting angry? I assume they're getting a bit angry, but I guess they can't really do anything about it. Oh, there is war now. Wait, there's war? Oh, that's the wrong nation. Never mind. Wait, you're allied to Austria? That's funny. You. Let's see here. Religious difference? No, he actually doesn't give a shit that I just landed a bunch of troops in his face. Well, if that's the case, then why would I care? Well, I'll actually just chill a bit then, because you know, get my army recruited up a bit, and I want to see what Louisiana do before I integrate them. And I also am afraid that if I start a war with the Cherokee, they're just gonna turn around and go back where they came from. I don't want that right now, to be honest. I want to see what they're gonna do. All right, can we just immediately move out of here? Yeah, especially with this building. Never mind, this building is not dead. Okay, well, crafting, fur trade, and south we march. Yeah, that's another reason to wait with the Cherokee War. I want to wait until all my armies are readied up and completely surrounding them. Also, I'm hoping that this town will grow soon. I'm actually exempting Turin from taxes right now. Yeah, it'll pop up in next turn, because there's a lot of unhappiness right here. So what I'm thinking is that we're going to build a happiness building to counteract this school we have got here in Turin. So that should be nice. Let us end another turn. Also, are we actually now at peace with every faction in the game? There should almost be like an achievement for that. I don't think I've ever been that before, because not only am I'm at peace with all my neighbors, but also with the Barbary States and the pirates who you start out at war with. So this is kind of brilliant. Alright. The mercury thermometer. Very good. New town. Maryland. Okay. Church? I don't know. See how Catholic these guys are. 100%. Good. So there's already a church there. Let's go convert New York. Well, never mind. We actually have a church there as well. How Catholic is this place now? Not 100%. So we'll let that church live for a little bit longer. No point in upgrading it though. So where's that new town? Maryland. There we are. There's ministry. These guys can handle that. Yeah, surely they can. Need to get some industry going. Get that town wealth emerging. Here we go. New town. Oh wait. Oh yeah, that's right. It's down here. Okay, that whatever. No, not church. Coaching. Yep. Construction, industry. Good. Less happiness. Damn it. People are causing problems here. Also, yeah, we are upgrading that right now, which is good. But also what I want to start here is like some more major upgrades in my farms. Which is something I have just sort of postponed until I have a bit of money, and now I do have a bit of money. So I say we go on a bit of a farm rampage upgrade craziness. Get some of that farming going, yeah! Let's also get ourselves some more trade ships. Well, I can only really afford one new. But, you know, that's still something. Go there, and there. And here. All the trade will be mine. Might actually not be that dumb just cancelling some of these farms and actually building some trade ships. I just want to get that navy ready to go. Yeah, F the farms. I changed my mind. I want trade. So we're gonna build one there. Build another one there. I guess in 2 turns we'll go. Yeah, that army will move on its own, so there's no point in me getting involved. Yeah, also Louisiana decided to turn back. I don't know why. They just lost hope all of a sudden. So that sucks. So I guess we'll have to Well, now there's nothing really stopping us other than I want to be completely ready when I fight the Cherokee. So, and another turn. Alright, new turn, new opportunities. Bunch of construction, very nice. New port, okay. More fish. Always more fish. In England there shall be only fish. Trade is reserved for France itself. Ooh, Hanover has taken over Norway. Yeah, Sweden is fucking getting beat by Hanover. This is hilarious. I mean, they don't like me yet, but they are, at least they're just indifferent now. They just have a tiny bit of minus, so quite nice. Yeah, and Sweden is now left with only Finland. You gotta love the way that, like, just because I allied Hanover, Sweden just, that was like the death sentence of Sweden. That's gold. Anyways, still on trade with the Barbary States. Oh, okay then. Okay. Honestly, I don't think there's much to do this turn other than maybe upgrade some farms. I guess we can finally get around to that, or maybe... Nah, let's do farms. Get some farming done, yeah. Let's see, where are farms that need upgrading? There. There. One in Scotland. We do want farms in Scotland as well. Also, now that this town has been built, I can actually tax these guys again. There we are. One thing I can consider is actually lowering taxes. Especially on the rich. I think we might actually do that. How much would that affect? That would affect it definitely a bit. But it'll boost growth. Yeah, I want to see, like, what's the difference? So 13 versus 2, so that's definitely helpful. So I guess in the long run it makes sense to tax the rich less, because they'll invest the money in the economy instead. So now we have 47 growth to the region wealth. So yep, this is an elitist society where the lower classes are getting shat upon by the upper ones. Wonderful. Right. More farms. Actually, let's just get some of these buildings. It's not actually that useful. Just tax income, and these provinces don't really produce any tax. So, no, what I want is to upgrade some of these plantations and stuff, but we can't really afford that right now, can we? Oh well. Let's get some... well, let's move these guys south. So, not anything to upgrade here. Here's this. Let's tear that down and prepare for an upgrade. This place is now 100% Catholic, so we can tear this place down. Are there any other churches like this that are just sort of sitting around with no longer really serving a purpose? How is Boston? Not quite Catholic. This one is going to become 100% Catholic in the next turn, though. Well, what happens if I move my derp out? It'll still do the same. So yeah, this guy will not camp out here for a while. Make sure Pennsylvania becomes proper Catholic. Yeah, it goes really fast in the New World, so it's all good. But I'm sure I've built more of these churches around. Churches that probably don't make much sense anymore. Also, is this animistic? No, that's Protestant. That sucks. Should have built a temporary church there, but oh well. It doesn't... I mean, they're happy for whatever reason, so... it'll be fine. So we need to burn this down and get a proper farm going. Yeah, I don't see any reason to upgrade those churches when I just plan to burn them down later. Let's instead just upgrade some farms, probably. Would be the just best investment. Yep, there are still towns here to be, oh, I don't know, industry, farms. I don't really know what's most worth upgrading. So we'll just do some farms. No villages left. Well, that's not a priority then. This one will have a village eventually. Now, are there still regions I'm not taxing? This is the Huron territory, which we can now tax. Get some nice income from that. It's this place, which we can also tax. And that's, wow, that's a good income. I guess the mining is providing a lot of wealth. We're taxing you. Difficult to see them on the map. We want to make sure all these little islands are properly taxed. Can't be having no happiness now, can we? They're already taxed, but they're very much the wrong religion though. Yeah, that's one thing I regret. I did not send a priest over to, or with the army that I'm sending to India, so I'm actually going to build another boat. Like, I don't know, sloop, just the cheapest one we can get. And I'll actually... Is this majority Catholic province yet? No, it's gonna be, well, nah, it's gonna be a while until that happens. But they're happy enough, so what I think I'll do is I'll actually get this bishop south eventually. And I'll send him on the new boat to India. I think getting those conversions done in India is going to be more important than what I'm derping about doing here. Also, now that these garrisons are no longer needed, I've been working a bit on disbanding them. Because I don't think anybody's going to be invading the British Isles anytime soon. So, rid myself of them. I don't know if London can now be completely abandoned by my troops. They can indeed. Yeah, barely any resistance anymore. Only 2 left. The idea of the British nation is a faint memory. Glorious. Now, how... Ooh! Look at the Barbary States retaking that province. Yeah, Sweden is really just left to 1 province now. The Barbary States, they strike back. Interesting. Are we building... Yep, we are. Okay, well then there's no point in recruiting another one. Or starting recruiting another one, I guess. Well, it's gonna take a turn to get this down. I still don't think we need any more. Just find some farm or something like that to build up. There we go. Brilliant. That'll do it for this turn. And yep, end it. End that shit. And so we are here in a new turn. No new town has appeared though. How boring. Well, 4 seasons. Very nice. Alright, so I've basically just done everything I talked about, you know, sending agents, sending armies, recruiting, building, etc. So we're just gonna end another turn. And there goes the Navy to India. So hopefully it's gonna arrive soon. I think there's still a rebel controlled island down there, Ceylon? Oh, modern day Sri Lanka. I think that's still controlled by rebels after the Dutch were killed off in Europe, so I think that'll be my first target. Yeah, these turn endings are going quite quick. Technological advance. Flying shuttle. Very nice. Another derp. Okay, well, you go here, I guess. Just see what's going on. Keep an eye on things. Not that I think the Venetians are doing much. Actually, it would be much more interesting to go look at that stuff. Bunch of new farms. Also, now we can start getting this new model bayonet drill. That's kind of more important than whatever else these guys were focusing on. Fire in advance. Don't know how useful that is. Sounds cool though. Shorten carbines. I love that's like a like a huge technological advancement. It's like whoa, dude, you have shortened your carbines. Bruh. Crazy, man. Anyways. Yeah. Still, there is not much to do other than just continue what I've been doing. I think I'm gonna do some sort of major... just a major bunch of upgrades to roads and shit. Right, I built some roads, I built some industry, I kept some troops moving. I like when Total War lets you do this. Just sort of lean back, upgrade your shit. You're always going to be so incredibly much stronger when you're done. So I see no reason not to continue this for as long as I can. The game lasts quite a while, so there's no reason to rush. Even if we are 1/4 the way there. Still. Alright. New town? No, just farms. Ah, a fleet arrives. So there we go. We now have our fleet in India. Let us send it over to unpronounceable. And wow, the Maratha Confederacy is now expanding. I wonder if they're ever gonna go beat up the Ottomans. That would be kind of hilarious. Because I will have to go to war with them, so it would be funny if we would then meet them over in the Holy Land. Oh well, I'll think too hard about that right now. Let us gather our glorious trade fleet instead. I think this is about it. There are no other people or ships we are recruiting as of right now. So we are done. We have our new glorious trade fleet. So, then the question of course becomes, where do we sail? Also I did disband some of the battleships, but that's fine. I think they're like I've been looking in the trade tab, and definitely the most valuable stuff is spice. So we need spices. I am not entirely sure where you find those, but I'm pretty sure you can find them in Indonesia. Well, that's the only place I know for a fact that you can get it. I'll probably go Google it. I'm pretty sure you'll just get like other cash crops in the Americas. I think Indonesia would be the place to go if we want spice. You know what? I might actually just end the episode here, and then I'll make sure I Google where exactly you get the various resources from the trade regions in this game, so that when I come back in the next episode I can properly put my navy to use where it would be best. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this episode, and until next time, bye.